Welcome, everyone. Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome on in, everyone, and welcome on in. Good day to you all. Hello to you. Hello, up to you, Tara. It's good to see you. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Tarot Card Live with me, General Goods Tarot. I hope that you guys are well. Happy Thursday to you all. Happy Thursday. Hello, Tortoise Love, Joanna, We Vibes. Hello to my wonderful moderators. Thank you to those who have donated, Holly and Heather. Up to you, Tarot. Hello. It's good to see you all. Welcome on in today. We're doing free 3-card readings. So if anyone wants to participate in that, all you have to do is type a question in chat and I'll give you a free reading if your spirits and my spirits call me to pick you. But before we get started on free readings, greetings, We Vibes. It's good to see you. Before we get started on free readings, chat. It's so important for you all to remember tarot, no matter who you get your tarot readings from, no tarot reading is 100% accurate. You must always use your discernment whenever you receive a reading, okay? They're only picking up on current energies. Use them with your intuition to navigate your past, present, and future. You are the master of your fate, okay? With that said, guys, let us get started on some questions. If you would like a free tarot reading, now's your time to post your question. Please don't spam your question. I will pick at random, okay? What does my spiritual team want me to know next month? Discernment is the key word. That is the key word indeed, Curtis Love. I hope you guys are well. Hello, Sarah. It's good to see you. Clear the energy, spirit, to connect to hello, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them, as well as the energy surrounding their next month. Please and thank you. I just paid $10 for 2 mini readings. I saw that you paid for additional $3, Holly. So you also have a free yes or no question. Well, I guess a yes or no question rather in addition to that. So it was like $13 in combination. So the 2 mini readings and then the $3. No worries. But you have 3 readings, 2 minis and 1 yes or no. Maybe the spirits aligned you to have one of those. I don't know. Thank you. I'm happy to give you a refund, by the way. If you're like, I don't need that, Erica, just send that back over. Just let me know, okay? All right, so, Spirit, can we connect to hello, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them? Next week, then, we are into next month. Got you. Spirit, what do you want to say to hello about next month, Spirit? 3 cards? I'll think of something. Hello. You're going to have a very intense month next month, okay? January, February, March. It's March for you. So hello with the 10 of Swords, the 10 of Wands, and the 9 of Cups here. There is some, like in the beginning, it's going to be rather intense, but towards the middle, it does seem like you're liberated from that major burden that you had to deal with in the beginning of that month of March. But with the 9 of Cups, I do see you sitting a little bit more at ease, just overwhelmed by what you're contemplating, okay? So it's like you're at the very tip of a roller coaster at the start of March, and then you're swinging down, okay, and you're screaming for your life. And then you're like in that calm, right? When you're easing up to get off of the roller coaster, it feels like you're going to be experiencing quite an intense moment that you're quickly relieved from, and you're feeling pretty okay afterwards, okay? So feeling a little bit like a roller coaster situation. Oh, Lord. Also, I'm taking care of my step-grandma, so it makes sense. I'm always taking care of family. You're very beautiful for that. Thank you so much for coming through. Hello, good luck to you. We're going to ring the bell to your success next month, okay? May you truly be eased from that burden. Are you picking random readings after the mini reads? Hello, hello, hello. Good to see you, Alex. We're doing free readings right now. If you want a free reading, feel free to post your question, and I'll give you a reading. David, thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate it. I'm going to put you on the list now. We're going to answer 2 more free questions before we get to Holly and Heather back to back, followed by 3 more free questions. And David back to back with his 2 full readings. Or David, if you wanted actually like 4 mini readings, let me know too, because I will correct that, okay? All right, clear the energy, spirit. We're going to connect to Alex, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them, closing out the previous readings. Please and thank you. Another month one. I kind of love this. Spirit, what can Alex expect in the next 2 to 3 months? 3 cards for this answer. Hello, everyone. Welcome on in. It's good to see you all. Bernadette, Andrea, Naima. It's good to see you guys. Is it what I think it is? Oh, it's what I think it is now. You're going to get some divine intervention in the next 2 to 3 months, okay? Specifically in regards to your past, there is some energy of you holding on to some previous situations that you've been dealing with, kind of processing them, but not being able to fully get past them. In fact, it kind of feels like your spirit guides are intervening in the next 2 to 3 months by specifically bringing in either some passion for you, some creativity for you, but there's going to be overall of you connecting to something exciting to help you kind of bring you past some previous situations that you've been dealing with. Okay, Alex, look at that. We have the Judgment, the 5 of Cups, and the Ace of Wands coming out here for you. So there's this vibe of your spirit guides just being like, you know what? We got to break you out this cycle, homeboy. So we're basically going to bring you some good times, either in the way of creativity, through new friendships or exciting events to come to help you get out of a funk they have perceived that you are in, okay? And this is it may not be that intense, but it does have to relate to some specific past situations that have been on your mind, okay? So you're going to be broken out of that, basically, from overthinking about it. So that is your reading, Alex. I kind of love this for you. Thank you so much for your not for your donation, for coming through. I feel like you donated your energy to me somehow, and I appreciate it. Spirit, please, I need some fun too. Clear the energy, Spirit, please and thank you. Please and thank you. Serenity Breeze, everyone please pause your free readings, please and thank you. Pause your free readings. We will do more free readings, I promise. We're going to get to our next 2 donations. Hello, Mr. Maurice. Are you still taking donations? Yes, I am. Thank you for asking. I hope you're well. Bernadette, I'm going to give you the first free reading after the 2 donations that we do, okay? So if you want to stick around, feel free to do so, but specifically your spiritual team is calling me to give you an answer to your question. All right, so Serenity Breeze, you're saying here, hello, goddess. Who's it? Oh my God, I feel like I'm a preferred jester. Will my business take off soon? I feel like I've been waiting for a long time. Clear the energy, spirit, to connect to Serenity Breeze, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. Thank you for the compliment. Spirit, will Serenity Breeze's business take off soon? 3 cards for yes or no. The 5 of Swords, the 7 of Cups, and the High Priestess here. So what I think it is. There are some obstacles in the way for you, okay? Sorry, my screen glitched. No worries, Serenity. Hello, Mama Heather. It's good to see you. We're actually about to get to your donation after Holly, okay? All right, so we have here the 5 of Swords for you, the 7 of Cups, and the High Priestess, okay? There is something for you to understand before it can take off. Apparently, there are some obstacles in the way for you, Serenity. And in some ways, it's like your spirit guides are somewhat guiding you to an alternative or some alternatives, okay? So however you are operating your business, it looks like you may be guided to an alternative path to be able to do it. This feels pretty significant as well, okay? You might be actually influenced to have the idea to go this alt path too. So the answer is not yet, okay? There is some energy of you, a guiding force, putting you down a path to an alt way to do it with the High Priestess and the Seven of Cups coming through. And it does feel cerebral, like you're going to be inspired mentally to do something different with it than what you've been doing currently. So if you feel like there's a little bit of a pause with your business, it's nothing crazy happening. It's just that it's like there's another way for you to handle it than what you've been doing. Oh boy, instead of tarot, they have been pushing me to do just mediumship. Okay, Spirit, I hear you. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Being a communicator for the spirits, boy, have fun. That sounds really exciting. Intense, though. Good luck to you. Thank you so much for coming through, Serenity. I'm always excited to connect to psychics in general. All right, so chat, we're going to get to our next donations now with Holly and Heather. Holly, are you here and are you ready for your readings? If so, give me a thumbs up. We're about to get to you. You're very welcome, Serenity. All the best to you in the journey going forward. Chat, please pause your free readings. We will do more after Holly and Heather, okay? So if you see it on the list, we're going to do more free readings after Heather. And in about 50 minutes, there will be a free full reading raffle. Everyone and anyone can join. Lurkers, participators, moderators, people from other YouTube channels, everyone and anyone can join. Your pets can join, your family members can join, your boyfriends, your partners, your sister, your brothers can join, okay? They just have to put their own number for that raffle. And I'm going to pick the winner between 1 and 100. The person who gets the number closest to the one I generate will receive that free full reading. That's 10 tarot cards and 10 oracle cards for an in-depth reading, chat, okay? And if you're someone who prefers private readings, chat, you can look in the description at Linktree for information for how to book a private reading with me. The prices are the same as public streams, okay? Thank you guys so much for coming in. All right, so Holly, would you like to type your first mini question? When you're done typing it in, give me a thumbs up. That'll just let me know that YouTube hasn't deleted your message, okay? Mr. Maurice, thank you for your donation. I appreciate it. I'm going to put you on the list now. Okay. Hold on, Holly. I'm just editing this list here. Guys, I'm on my second day of my fast, so I can't talk too loud today. I ain't got the energy. I ain't got the energy, y'all. Okay, I typed my yes or no. Do you see it? I don't see it, actually. Holly, you may have to retype it a different way. And let me know, chat, if you see her message. Mr. Maurice, if you can't stick around, feel free to leave your question, and I'll give you a timestamp in the chat, adding your username so you can look at it when you come back to the stream, okay? You can just click it if you can't stay for, because we have a few donations before we get to your question. Unless it's already in PayPal, which just let me know if it's already typed in PayPal. Thank you so much. All right, will I be in a relationship before the end of summer? Clear the energy, Spirit. Please close out the previous readings, please and thank you. Maybe connect to Holly's higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as the future of her romantic love life. Spirit, 3 cards. Do you see Holly in a relationship before the end of this coming summer? 3 cards for yes or no for the 2026 summer. Chariot, the 5 of Wands, and the 3 of Pentacles here is what I think it is. It's possible, Holly, like it's possible for you to be in a relationship. You just might not be open to, like, it looks kind of like you want to work on it before you even want to be with someone. So with the Chariots coming through here, the 5 of Wands and the 3 of Pentacles, it's possible. However, with the 5 of Wands and 3 of Pentacles here, you may be apprehensive and you want a little bit more work to be done. So maybe this is like an indication there's a conversation of settling down with a person. But you're not completely open just yet to them, okay? You're like, you know what? I just need a few things checked out and cleared before I even confirm I want to be with you forever, possibly. So that is your reading, Holly, for this yes or no. The answer is it's possible, actually. But it looks like you're holding back because you have some boundaries and you want to be clear that the person's like really in it for you. I like future Holly. Ooh! I like to hear that. Hi, Pure Heart. It's good to see you. I love this little ladybug you be posting sometimes. It makes me so happy to see. All right, close out the previous reading, please and thank you, Spirit. Holly, when you're ready for your next mini question, feel free to ask. We'll get started when you're ready. I love ladybugs. I love ladybugs too. They're so cute and tiny. All right, clear the energies, close out the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. We're going to connect to Holly, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as the energies surrounding her job, please, and thank you. Okay, it's on PayPal. Thanks. Gotcha, Mr. Maurice. I will give you a timestamp for your reading. If you just want to stick around, feel free to do so. We'll likely get to your question in about 50 to 40 minutes. But if you don't want to stick around, you're busy, you're going to see it at the end of the stream in the comment section, okay? Thank you so much. All right, so Holly, you're asking here, what is going to happen within the future of my job in retail for the first mini question? Could the energy spirit want to connect to Holly, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as the energy surrounding her retail job? Please and thank you, Spirit. In 3 cards for the initial details of this reading. What's going to happen with the future of Holly at the retail job that she's at? 5 of Swords is the energy coming out here. Thank you, Mr. Maurice. 5 of Swords, the 6 of Cups. Okay. Is it what I think it is? Holly, it looks like you're going to be accused again of another situation that you had nothing to do with, okay? So there's almost like some complications are going to return to you, and you're kind of like accused of something again that you didn't do. We have here the 5 of Swords, the 6 of Cups, and the Empress here coming through here, followed by the energies of the 7 of Swords and the 9 of Pentacles, okay? My goodness, I hate to hear that. So with the Justice coming out here, they are kind of giving you a heads up. It looks like you're going to have a revisited issue where you're being falsely accused of something you didn't do. Can we get 2 cards from here, please? Spirit, your spirit guides want to give you an answer for how to overcome this, okay? One more. Greed. Ugh. Okay, there's 5 from here. I would check later to this great channel to get my reading. Thank you. This is what I think it is. Okay, so their advice to you is essentially stay strong in the situation. You're not going to lose your job or anything, okay? We have here overcoming destiny and the revelations coming through here with the ball in the forest, okay? You're not going to be getting in trouble for this. We have the greed and the abundance here, the knowledge coming through here, followed by the wealth and the achievement coming through, okay? Is it what I think it is with this, Spirit? Oh, shoot. They might actually find out who the real person who was doing this was originally. But I want to say it. There's a specific way they want to say it. The real person will be found. So that might be coming up in the future. Like, basically, you're going to be accused for something you didn't do, but the actual person's going to be found. Like, they may, based on this wealth and this abundance here, whoever is doing this may have been doing this for like a lot, okay? Like a lot. That's kind of interesting. So almost like Like, I love that justice was the energy coming through here. The person's going to be found. It's going to be good for everybody, actually. Would you like to ask your next reading now? Clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. It's a little bit like embellishment. What's the word for embellished? Embellished. Like someone's taken a little bit here and a little bit there. Something like that. Sorry, that was my water. You're going to get justice for that, by the way. Next question, can I get a reading about what I need to know about school? Thank you. Clear the energies, close out the previous readings. Can we connect to Holly's higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as the energies surrounding her school here that she's mentioning? Please and thank you, Spirit. And 3 cards, anything that Holly needs to know about school. I saw grading. Ace of Cups, 4 of Wands, and the 10 of Wands here. So what I think it is with this energy. They kind of want to say to let go a little bit of trying to find love. Well, not to try find a love in the school, but not to worry about finding relationship harmony in school, okay? Love is the energy of this reading. Letting go of love when you're focusing on school. But it's a specific message, okay? This is not about don't find love in school. Don't be open to love in school. It's actually a different message. This is what I think it is. So they kind of are saying, if you recall when you were young, if you were ever distracted by the idea of love in previous school settings, let's break it down really simple. Let's say you had a crush on somebody in like high school and you were distracted by that crush while you were dealing with school. They're basically saying don't let love be a distraction because they're recalling the past, okay? We have here the Atlantis, the arts, and the trees here. Try to remain focused on what you're absorbing in the classes rather than thinking about like trying to push aside the idea of romance. It's not saying divorce yourself completely from romance. Not the case, just outside of school. Outside of school, leave all the romantic thoughts for outside of school. When you're in school, they want you to try your best to fully focus on the classes to build on the knowledge that you're gaining. Because before you had some trouble doing that, okay? They're like, we saw you before, girl. We just trying to let you know. Spirit, 2 cards for Holly. Anything else you want to say? We have here the 2 of Swords and the 4 of Pentacles here. Is it what I think it is? And also they're saying stay. Stay in school. All right. So why would you say that? I mean, of course they want you to stay, but 2 cards from here. They want you to stay in the school. We have here allyship, freedom, and life. Is it what I think it is, Spirit? The school is going to set you free, okay, in so many ways that it would be otherwise difficult if you didn't see it through to the end. It's almost like even though it's difficult now, the difficulty of life without it would be even harsher, if that makes sense, right? We have 2 of Swords and 4 of Pentacles here, followed by the steed and the goblet coming through here. So they're saying it's worth the pain and the struggle to see it through completion. It's been difficult. Oh, I understand. So that is your reading. Very like grounded thoughts from your spiritual team. I really appreciate that. All the best to you, Holly. Thank you so much for your donation, your support. We're going to get to Mama Heather now. Good luck to you out there. You got this. And thank you so much for ringing the bell to your success. You're very welcome, Holly. You're very welcome. I was thinking at some point, and this is just a story, I was like, I gotta quit this school shit. I can't do it anymore. I can't do it, Spirit. I'm crying. And I don't get bad grades either. It's just my brain's like, I can't handle all this stuff. There's too much stuff. But Spirit keeps telling me, hang in there, Erica. Just get through this pain. Get through this pain. I got your donation, David. I'm going to put it on the thingy now, okay? Thank you so much. And I also got a donation from True Pharaoh. Thank you so much, True Pharaoh. I appreciate it. I'm going to put you on the donation list now, okay? Mama Heather! Are you ready for your donation? If so, give me a thumbs up. We're about to get to you. Hello, Savage Queen. How are you doing? Happy Thursday to you. All right, so when you're ready, Mama Heather, feel free to post your question. Unless it's on PayPal. Let me go check. Yes, I did, David. I put you on the list. Thank you so much. Okay. Let me go check PayPal, Mama Heather, just in case you put the question here. You did. Blunt and honest. What do I need to know? That's awesome. Clear the energy, Spirit. Please close out. Oh, my goodness. Please. Okay, they want a different deck for this. Okay. Close out all of the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. Please disconnect me from all the previous readings as well, please, and thank you. Can we connect to Mama Heather's higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as her blunt and honest spiritual team members, please, and thank you. In 3 cards. Oh my gosh, for the initial details. What would you like to say to Mama Heather? 10 of Pentacles. They recommend you talk to your family members or family about your pain. We have the 10 of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, and the 3 of Swords here. To talk about your heart hurting or your emotional pain. Interesting. I don't typically sneeze during readings, so that's kind of a rare moment. Wow. Spirit, 3 cards from here. Luminosity, the maturity, and the creativity. So what I think it is with that? It's not even like how you, thank you. It's not even about the advice that you would get from them. Spirit wants you to hear yourself. Thank you guys for it, by the way. Thank you. Spirit wants you to hear yourself talk to your family about your emotional pain. So you yourself can see how much you are mature about the situation, okay? There's something about speaking about it. We have here the luminosity, the maturity, and the creativity here. You might not understand that the way that you're processing it is actually quite beautiful and actually quite grounded, okay? You have a grounded understanding of your experience. All right, so we're going to get 2 more cards. Spirit, anything else you want to say? It's like you're in denial about it too. Spirit, 2 more cards from Mama Heather. We have here the 3 of Cups and the Death here. Not your friends, though. They don't want you to talk about your pain to your friends. Why are they like your friends? They got nothing good to say about it. Anyway, the 3 of Cups and the Death here. Not your friends, your family is what they're saying here. That's funny. Spirit, 2 cards. Why not the friends? Why not the friends, though? Oh, I know my friends feel about it. Biblical and scribe and right, because they have strong beliefs. They have some strong beliefs. Look at that. Anyway, so biblical and scribe writer here. They've got some cemented beliefs they ain't gonna get past. Okay, those beliefs is rooted. So they would rather you talk to your family. I don't know who would have the serenity and the grace to listen to you, right, without disrespecting you or anything like that. But there's someone in your family that would hear you, and you would hear yourself in reflection, and you would see yourself more clearly, your mind more clearly in regards to your emotional dilemma. Spirit, can we get 5 cards? Anything else you want to say to Mama Heather? Spirit, 2 cards for, is it Mama Heather's mother? Is it Mama Heather's father? Oh my God. So they're describing, they're kind of saying both of them. Okay. They're saying both of them, but only the one that maybe you gravitate or resonate with the most. And they're describing them differently. Okay. Your father, rather, that we're going to talk about your mother first. She would be really emotionally involved, and she may also suggest things or feel more like she seems to express herself with passion emotionally. So we have here the Ace of Cups and Nine of Wands here. They're saying how these two would handle it. Your mother, emotional but involved, on the journey with you as you're expressing yourself. Your father, really grounded but distant and listening and kind of like meditative in a sense. Okay, so with the King of Pentacles and the Hermit here, your father would be really grounded in him, like he would be more of the listener in this scenario. Okay, almost like being distant but very mindful and thinking. So these are the 2 energies that these both bring out. Spirit, okay, 3 cards from here. Anything else you want to say? Oh, you want to talk about the mom. 3 cards for the mother. We have here exchange. We have here growth. We have here fortitude and endings, followed by the wonder and nobility. So what I think it is. This is an interesting one. The exchange with your mother will make you see her in a way where maybe you hadn't before. Like your perspective of her would shift to looking at her in a lot more of a, like she now has more weight, as in her importance has been highlighted to you, and you're kind of in awe of her grace and her the choice of the way she expresses herself when you guys talk, if you guys talk. Okay, so we have here the beans, followed by the castle and this tiara here, this crown, the diadem. Okay, so if you were to talk to your mother, she would be very open and very involved in the conversation with you and very loving. Okay, afterwards you would feel in awe of her. If you now they want to talk about your father, but only with 1 tarot card, and then the last 2 are going to be the advice for you. Spirit, 1 card for the father. Oh shoot, look at that. You got double hermit energy, dude. That's so funny. And it was a different deck too. So you got 2 hermit cards for dad, followed by the King of Pentacles. Okay. They are saying talk to your dad, but like dad's gonna be like, I see. Dad's gonna be real quiet listening. If you need a listener, dad's got you. Okay, he's gonna be a solid rock. I almost feel like he's gonna be like a yup. That sucks, like, oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, honey. That kind of feels like what's going on here. Double hermit for dad. Wow. All right, so Spirit, in 2 and 3 oracle cards, what advice do you want to give her? 2 from here, 1 from there. Okay. We have here the distorted feminine, the compatibility, and one more. And the idle hours. So, okay, so what I think it is. Okay. But why is this advice? 2 cards? You were always going to be better off friends with somebody. Is that they're saying, really, it's not really advice, but it's like a statement. I guess it's advice. You don't really have to worry about somebody. You're better off as friends with someone. Like, they're not a good partner. Whoever, like, they're talking about somebody here, okay? Listen, we have here the distorted family, the compatibility, and the idle hours up here. Feel free to enjoy someone as a friend. There's nothing wrong with that. But you guys definitely are not a match, is what they're saying here, okay? So that is your reading. Thank you so much, Mama Heather, for your donation. I really appreciate your spirit guides for connecting with me. Hi, Healing Hearts. It's good to see you. Oh, relationships are off the table. It's single girl summer. I hear that. He is a guy who will walk through the trenches next to you but won't save you. Oh, my goodness. Thank you, lady. Always a pleasure. A pleasure as well, Mama Heather. Thank you so much. All right. So with that said, guys, we're going to open up for 3 more free yes or no questions. If you would like a yes or no reading, now's your time to post. Not yes or no, 3 card. We're doing 3 card readings today, chat. You can ask whatever you want. Sorry, I was on yesterday mode. If you would like a free reading, now's your time to post your questions. I'm going to answer 3 people before we get to David back to back, followed by 3 more free three more free questions. Then we're going to get to the raffle, and that'll be the end of the free portion of the stream, okay? Be right back, chat. I'm just going to blow my nose, basically. Be right back. Alrighty. Let's see. So we have some people close out the previous readings. Please and thank you, Spirit. We're going to connect to Firebird Rules, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them, as well as the Scorpio here, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. Please and thank you, Spirit. How's Scorpio feeling about Firebird Rules? 3 cards. The Empress, the 10 of Pentacles, then the 9 of Pentacles here. That's what I think it is. They think that you work really well on your own or to yourself. That's fascinating. So we have here the Empress, the 10 of Pentacles, and the 9 of Pentacles coming through here. This person's opinion is kind of like, hey, I really think that Firebird's going to probably work really well, or like they think that you work really well on your own. There's something about the future too. Like you'll probably be good on your own. So this is the energy, like you're mature enough to be good on your own is what they're thinking about you. So whether this is like a coworker, a friend, a family member, their perception of you is that if they're a coworker that you can work well on your own, something like that. Yeah. I think capable is the right word here, okay? We're going to close out the previous readings. Praise and thank you, Spirit. All the best to you, Firebird. It's pretty good. It's a pretty banging opinion, actually. It's very kind of this person to think that way of you. We're going to connect to Natasha. Do you know, hi, does my principal at my school know about me possibly getting a job promotion? If so, she is a good actor. Close out the previous reading, Spirit. We're going to connect to Natasha. Do her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as the principal here at Natasha Do School, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. Spirit and 3 cards. Does the principal at Natasha Do School know about Natasha possibly getting a promotion? 3 cards for yes or no. You're very welcome. Answer is yes, she does. King of Cups is what I think it is. She does know about it, but she's doing her best to remain like emotionally grounded too. It's like, yeah, I know, but I can't let people know I know. Something like this. So we have the King of Cups, the Hangman, and the Empress coming through here, okay? It's like she's trying to maintain some type of emotional equilibrium, not to be too excited or too low, but yes, she knows. And it's kind of her way of what's the word for it? Maintaining a certain approach, essentially, okay? So that is your reading. Close out the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. We're going to get to Leah. No, wait, hold on. Is Bernadette here? Bernadette, are you here right now? If so, give me a thumbs up. If not, give me a thumbs down. I don't know. Bernadette has been chosen to receive a free reading from me. Or we're just going to wait for her to come back. Maybe she comes back later. Clear the energy, Spirit. We're going to connect to Leah. No, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her. As well as, you're very welcome, Natasha. You're very welcome. Spirit, what is the advice on improving Leonos' intuition? 3 cards for yes or no. Hi, Bella. Unfortunately, we're going to do some more free readings after the next batch of donations, but I'll let you know when we're open, okay? So the way that you can improve your intuition, Leono, is by actually doing something that inspires you when it comes to your intuition. Basically, to actively work on enhancing it. Oh my gosh. We have the King of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, and the 8 of Pentacles coming through here, okay? So basically, you can improve it by doing something that helps improve it. I don't know, you can start doing readings for yourself, just general energies to connect with yourself, not tapping into other folk, but more so connecting to who you are. That's one exercise you can do. Basically, if they're just saying do an exercise to try and improve it, look online to see what kind of exercises you can do and take the opportunity to do that work. For you, it's as easy as what practices can I do to improve my intuition? And they're basically saying go and do those practices that will help you improve your intuition, essentially. Even pick-a-card readings, if you decided to go online and look at pick-a-card readings exclusively about yourself, by the way, it would improve your intuition. And the awesome card that we have here for you is the awesome High Priestess coming out here, okay? Now, there is a side message for you, Leah. If it's spiritually related, like your spiritual intuition, all you would have to do is almost like pray. That's literally all you have to do is pray. And you'll be guided to resources that will allow you to help you improve your intuition. So for you, if spiritually, it's a matter of prayer. All right, so we're going to get to the next donation now with David. David, are you here and are you ready for your reading? If so, give me a thumbs up. We're about to get to you in chat. Please pause your free readings. We will do more free readings. But we're going to get to David, okay? And after David's readings chat, we'll do 3 more free readings, and then we're going to get to the raffle, okay? So the next batch will be the last free readings of today. Thank you guys so much for your patience. You're very welcome, Leona. Timestamp, please. Got you. All right, so I'm going to give you a timestamp for both of your readings, okay? David, your timestamp is 45:08, and your first question is Sadie feeling better about her and I? That's an adorable question. Spirit, clear the energies, close out the previous readings, disconnect me from any and all energies from any and all the previous readings, please, and thank you. Can we connect to David, his higher self, his spiritual team, and all those who guide him? As well as Sadie, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her. Spirit, and 3 cards. Is Sadie feeling better about her and David? 3 cards for yes or no. Sadie messaged me last night. She's been working 2 jobs to save for her car. She said, thank you so much for the flowers. They were so beautiful. I told her to call me. We will talk about the car. The car. Oh, my gosh. Oh, David. Oh, my God. The answer is she is David. Oh, my God. I don't know. Why did my heart my heart is fluttering. David, you got her heart fluttering right now, bro. Look at you. Anyway, we have here the Page of Pentacles, the Strength, and the 9 of Cups here, okay? She's starting to feel better about you. She's starting to. She's still overwhelmed by you. The Strength and the 5 of Cups is coming out here, okay? She still is overwhelmed by you. The 9 of Cups is that, like, this is so much kind of feeling, okay? So she's open to feeling better about you, okay? She might be on the beginning of that. All right, Spirit, 2 more cards on this energy. What's going on here? We have the Sun and the King of Swords here. She's got a positive opinion of you, though. Look at this. She doesn't know you too well still, right? She barely knows you, but look at that, David. The Sun and the King of Swords is coming out here. She really identifies you as this energy. This consistently comes out to describe you. But even though she doesn't know you well, she still views you positively. So she is beginning to be on the up for feeling better about you both. All right, so we're going to get to one from here, please. Kind of like too good to be real. It's more like she doesn't know you, and she's like, oh my God, this guy is doing so much for me. And so, of course, she's a little bit like wondering like what you really want. Does she owe you anything? Like she's like, I don't know if you know like what a New Yorker classically acts like, but New Yorkers don't trust nobody. They don't trust nobody. So a New Yorker is always on edge, no matter how nice anyone is. All right, so Spirit, 3 cards from here. There's actually 2 more cards from the love deck. We have here resolving conflict. We have here worthiness. Oh my God, and we have here connection. Ooh! Ooh! We have here curiosity, and we have here darkness. So listen, she's like, okay, what do you want from me, right? We have here resolving conflict and worthiness here. Why is this guy being so nice to me, right? We have her connection coming through here. You make her feel pretty good about herself, that's for sure. And she's beginning to feel a lot more curious about you. She doesn't know you. You are kind of in the energy of the Cave and the King of Swords to her. These are 2 like unknown energies, right? But she kind of thinks you're behaving in a really cool way. So the answer is yes. She's beginning or is in the energy of being curious about feeling better about you, okay? So good vibes here overall. All right, we're going to get to your next reading now. Close out the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. Does Sadie want to start reaching out to me more? We're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those who guide you, as well as Sadie here, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, and the energies of this connection, Spirit B cards. Does Sadie want to start reaching out to David more? So what I think it is. The answer is not just yet, but she is kind of like taking her time processing that. She's open to it. The Temperance is a waiting and a patience card. We have the Lovers showing up here, followed by the Queen of Swords, okay? Her heart is a little bit kind of like protected by a wall, okay? She is kind of still guarded emotionally when it comes to romance, but as a friend, we have the Three of Cups. She's open to chatting with you in a friendly way, just not in a romantic way just yet, okay? We're going to get 2 more tarot cards for you, rather 3 oracle cards for David. There's 3 from here, 1 from here. We have your health, spirituality, and religion. And we have here vows. Yeah, she's still pretty hurt about that past person. 2 cards from here. She's like still healing from that past person. She still kind of wants to be with that person too as well, okay? So she is healing from that connection. For her, it was pretty serious. We have the health, the spirituality, and the religion here, followed by the vows. She had maybe even thought that this person was her soulmate or something like that, okay? Like it was such a powerful connection for her in her mind. With the surprises and reconnect here, there's potential that she might still want to be dealing with this guy or dealing with that relationship, okay? Kind of feels like she's kept her heart open for that person. We're going to get 2 more cards for this energy. Spirit, does she still want to start reaching out? Does she want to start reaching out to David more? Not just yet, but as a friend, yes, okay? Because there's still someone on her mind romantically. She doesn't want to string you along or anything if you're interested in her in that way. We have her the Three of Cups and the Page of Wands here. She's open to having some friendly communication with you. Platonic, though, at least to begin with, because her heart's still kind of on that past energy or on a past energy. Hi, Country Love Homestead. It's good to see you. Happy Thursday. All right, so clear the energy, Spirit, to get to your next reading. Is she going to? Oh my God, okay, hold on. I got to read all these before I even clear the energies because the energies are staying connected. All right, so Spirit, we're going to reconnect to David, his higher self, his spiritual demon, all those who guide him, and Sadie, her higher self, her spiritual demon, all those who guide her spirit. Is she going to reach out more? 3 cards for yes or no. Strength, the Page of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords. Here's what I think it is. She will give it a chance, okay? Nothing serious, though. She doesn't want to be intense about it, but she will give it a chance. Strength, the Page of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords is coming out here, okay? She's like, I'll give it a chance, but I really don't want to drive myself crazy doing this. Like, she's going to somewhat, in a way, prioritize her rest more than anything, okay? From her card, Spirit, is she going to? The Judgment and the Queen of Wands is what I think it is. Again, with the Temperance coming through, it is just like on her time. She doesn't want to rush into anything, but she'll be open to it, okay? She'll be open to it. But this doesn't feel like it's her taking the action, right? It feels more like her being open to getting to know you, but not spending too much energy on it. All right, so Spirit, 3 cards from here. Is she going to? We have here the Distorted Masculine. This is what I think it is with this energy, Spirit. She really is stuck on that past person. I don't know who it is, but that guy, he's coming through as a Distorted Masculine, respectfully, okay? She's just trying to figure out how to live her life in peace since that past connection, okay? The garden and the inner peace here. And that's so interesting. Like, her rest is her priority, okay? Maybe the fact that she's so busy, she's like, I need some peace. I can't just be too super social because I'm tired. We're going to get 2 cards from here, and that is your reading. Hello, Gemini. It's good to see you. Happy Thursday. Truth be told, it's kind of up to you to be the one to reach out because she really is burdened by a lot of her day-to-day stuff, okay? It's even interesting, as you say she's busy, the burden card of the basket is coming through as the energy. Let me see if we could zoom in on that. There we go. Kind of somewhat with the vanity, the truth, and the reflection here. It really is just that she's really busy and she'll try her best, but she doesn't want to make it like something intense for her, okay? All right, so for your next reading, how's she really feeling about you today? Spirit and 5 cards for that, please and thank you. How is Sadie really feeling about David today? 5 cards. 2 more. This is what I think it is. She would like to get to know you. Like, genuinely, she really wants to slow things down and take it really slow getting to know you because she's still kind of processing her own cycle of pain. We have here the Knight of Pentacles, a slow energy, and slowness is kind of the vibe coming through from Sadie. Taking it easy, taking it slow, being distant but open, right? Knight of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune is coming through here. 4 of Wands. The Sun is coming out here, dude. You got the same cards again. The Sun, the King of the King of Swords, okay? So overall, she's interested in you as a person. She thinks that overall you've been so nice and so sweet and just really, really kind, okay? And she's more curious about that. So she's definitely curious to get to know you, and her perspective of you is just super, super shiny, okay? I don't think you can do, like, really? Keep whatever you're doing, keep doing it, David, okay? Because her perspective is so positive about you. Okay, Spirit, 3 from here, 2 from here. We have here the Karma, followed by the Twin Flames. Yeah, she's still going through that. The Female. Ay, ay, ay. Spirit, 2 more cards for this. The Wooded Area and the Sorrow here is what I think it is with that. Boy, she is suffering, though. I will say that. Hi, Floral. So with the card of the Karma, okay, the shared feelings, the reflection, the Female, the Wooded Area, and the Sorrow here, not much can be said about, like, her emotional grief, okay? Like, there's almost this, like, needing to really tell you she is recovering from a heartbreak. And even though it's difficult to put yourself in her shoes, she's having a hard time getting over it, okay? She really is in grief. So she really liked that person very much. So if you could just take your time with her, but continue to be that great energy that you are, it feels like that's the recommended channel message coming through from the spirits, okay? Not to push her, because she is kind of prioritizing getting through this past situation, okay? But keep being that beautiful soul that you are. Her opinion of you is so amazing and so bright that she looks forward to actually getting to know you better, okay? So that is your reading. Thank you so much, David, for your donation. We'll get to your next 2 donations after Mr. Maurice. Thank you, Naima, for your donation. I appreciate it. I will put you on the list now. Hold on for a moment. Let me go look you up here. Let me know what you donated under, Naima. Let me know what name you donated under. Because I did not get one yet. Oh, there we are. I see it. Thank you, Naima. I just got your donation. It's the same name. All right, so. All right, chat, we're going to open up for 3 more free questions. If you would like a free reading, now's your time to post. I'm going to answer 3 people before we open up for the raffle. Anyone and everyone can join the raffle chat. Your sister, your brother, listen, your ego can join too, right? Oh my God. Why does Spirit say ego? Clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. All right, so Floral, the reason why I hit you from my channel is because you're spamming your question. I can see it. You posted it twice. Post it once, okay? Clear the energy, Spirit. We're going to connect to Gemini, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them, as well as Solomon, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. Please and thank you, Spirit. And 3 cards. What are Solomon's feelings towards Gemini lately? 3 cards for that. We have here the Empress, the 2 of Wands, And lastly, the 10 of Pentacles. Is it possible that they have to choose between you and something else? There's this. So how does Solomon feel towards you lately? Like they're thinking about you and thinking about something else, okay? It almost feels like you and family or you and something long term. It's kind of this energy. So with the Empress, the Two of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles, how they feel about you lately is they're thinking about you in an alternating path, which might be like something, it feels like something that has been in their life or they would want in their life for the future, or something that has been in their life for the long term. There's a long-term energy here. So this is how they've been feeling towards you, just being in a contemplative mood about you and something else, okay? You and something of a long-term energy. We're not talking, but he smiled at me last time, so just wondering if he has a crush on me lately. Is what I think it is. Are you know what? Do you guys work together? I don't even want to tell you any more details. Spirit is giving me all kind of tea about this. Close out the previous reading. Close out all the readings, please. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for asking, Gemini. We're going to get to Chicky Lexi. No, but we are in the same religious space. Fascinating. Huh. Very interesting. All right, so Chicky Lexi, we're going to connect to your, clear the energies, close out the previous readings, please and thank you. Disconnect me from any and all of the previous readings I've connected to so far up to this point. Chicky Lexi, we're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those who guide you. Spirit and 3 cards, anything at all, Spirit, 3 cards. We have here the Wheel of Fortune, the 6 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Pentacles here. You're going to be receiving something from somebody, and it's going to make you feel bad, but it's like this person's like looking out for you, okay? You're very welcome, Anne Gemini. So look at that. We have here the Wheel of Fortune, the 6 of Pentacles, the 5 of Pentacles here. This almost feels like the energy of, is it what I think it is, Spirit? Is it this case here? You're going to receive help from someone. It just feels weird to receive that help, okay? So you're going to get some help. It just makes you feel bad that you even are receiving it to begin with, okay? So that's your energy. Spirit is saying it is a lack mindset, though. It's like being gifted like $100 from like from somebody you would feel bad. I don't even, this feels like feeling bad to get something, but being thankful for it too at the same time. So that is your reading, Chicky Lexi. I do see you receiving something at some point soon, just feeling a little bit awkward about it overall. All right, so guys, I'm closing donations now. Donations are now closed, y'all. We're going to answer 2 more people. Well, rather, we're going to answer 1 more person, and then we're going to get to the raffle. If you like a reading, now's your time to post. We're going to answer 1 more person before we get to the actual raffle chat. So if you want to participate in the raffle, all you have to do is think of a number between 1 and 100, okay? The winner of the raffle will receive a free full reading. So all you have to do is post a number between 1 and 100. Feel free to post now. And then we're going to announce the winner after Mr. Maurice and David. Gotcha, True Pharaoh. I paid for a $10 reading. Thank you, True Pharaoh. You are still on the list. You are after Mr. Maurice and David. If you can't stick around for your reading, True Pharaoh, feel free to leave your question. I will give you a timestamp at the end of the stream with your question. You can click it. You can go straight to your reading, okay? You do have other people before you. So I do free readings in between donations. You have Mr. Maurice and David before you, okay? All right, so clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. That's the current list on there. Clear the energies, please, and thank you, Spirit. Donations are closed. I'm no longer taking any more donations, chat. We're going to do the raffle, and then we're going to wrap up the stream with the remainder of the donations, okay? All right, I'm no longer taking any more free questions. All right, whew. No. We're still sticking around. Okay, so Country Love Homestead, how will things go if I sign my kids up for summer camps offered at our local college this summer? Close out the previous readings. We're to connect to Country Love Homestead, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them, as well as the energies of these summer camps, please, and thank you, Spirit. How will things go if Country Love Homestead signs her kids up for summer camp? I heard lonely, but you're going to love it. Lonely, but you're going to love it is what I think it is. Country, your dating life kind of improves because of it. We have here we have the Emperor, we have here the Hierophant, and we have here the Empress. Okay, you got 3 major arcanas. How would it go if you sent your kids to summer camp? Your love life will improve. Okay, your love life will improve. So that is the reading. It almost feels like you're taking control in some sense too. Like you're having more me time is ultimately the big message here. You get more time, some independent time to yourself, and you're taking advantage of it by like doing little things that kind of puts a smile on your face. So it kind of feels like, and really the main message is your love life is going to be improving significantly. Oh my God. I do cry a little every time they go somewhere, but I want the best for them. I guess I'll let them go. Thank you. You're very welcome. Oh, my dad couldn't wait. Papa Taro couldn't wait for us to go to summer camp. If we weren't out the house, oh my God. All right, so chat, I'm no longer taking any more free questions. Thank you all so much for tuning in for some more tarot readings. We're opening up for the raffle now. Welcome to the channel. If you like to participate in the free full reading raffle, everyone and anyone can join. New subscribers, old subscribers, lurkers, non-subscribers, right? Anyone can join. Your father, your mother, your brother, your sister, your cat, your dog can join, okay? All they have to do is post a number between 1 and 100. I'm going to announce the winner after Mr. Maurice Evan Jones readings and David Moore's readings, okay? And then the winner of the raffle, we will do your full reading after Naima's donation question, okay? When we're done with all the donations, we will do the raffle winning question. So post your number now in chat, a number between 1 and 100, and I'm going to announce the winner after the next 2 donations, okay? All right, so clear the energy, Spirit. Mr. Maurice Evan Jones, your timestamp is 107:52. Thank you so much for your support. And your question is, close out all the previous tarot readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. Please disconnect me from any and all spiritual and energetic attachments that I've gained so far from all the tarot readings I've done so far up to this point. All right, so Mr. Maurice, your question is, March is the month that I will be taking a test for the electronic technician position. Do the cards see me successfully passing the test down the line and be offered the electronic technician job? Close out the previous readings. We're going to connect to Mr. Maurice Evan Jones, higher self, his spiritual team, and all those who guide him, as well as this test coming up, the electronic technician position test. Please and thank you, Spirit, and the energy surrounding the like electronic technician job that he wishes to apply to. Spirit in 3 cards. They're saying 5 cards. Spirit in 5 cards. Do you see, connecting to Mr. Maurice Evan Jones's March energy, do you see him passing the test, successfully passing and acing it, Spirit? Please and thank you. 5 cards for yes or no? Okay, 3 cards for yes or no. Do you see him successfully passing this test? You're going to pass it. It's going to be a struggle for you, Mr. Maurice. It's not going to be like a breeze, right? Spirit is saying strength and the King of Pentacles. We have here the Page of Swords and the Nine of Wands here. You're going to do, is it what I think it is? You're going to be really confident in how you're doing it, okay? Wait, can I post a number for my friend B as well? Yes, you may, Joanna. So we have here the Strength and the King of Pentacles coming through, followed by the Page of Swords and the Nine of Wands. So essentially, I see you being fairly confident, pretty grounded. And I do also, Spirit also potentially sees you being like, dude, I freaking did that. Whew. Like you're going to be like, it's not going to be super easy, but you're going to be able to pass it, okay? I don't know about acing it. Spirit doesn't know about acing it, but passing for sure. Spirit's like not passing, but acing. Well, yes, passing, but not acing. There we go. All right, so Spirit, can we get a 3 from here? So you're going to pass it, but you may not like get super high, right? We have here the Distorted Feminine, the Chivalry. 3 more. There's 3 from here. The Manifestation, the Serendipity, and the Maturity here. Is it what I think it is, Spirit? It's not going to be perfect, but you're going to be able to pass. So with the Distorted Feminine and the Chivalry coming through here, we have here the Manifestations as well, followed by the Serendipity, with the Maturity as well. There's just this vibe of like you holding yourself accountable and in high regard. It just feels like you have a lot of respect for yourself, and that kind of really shows through in this test. If you're like showing examples or writing things out and things like that, it does feel like you're not going to get everything super perfect, but you will do pretty okay. All right, so that's pretty awesome. Now we're going to get to the next energies of your reading, which is, do we see you being offered the position? Spirit, in 5 cards, do you see Mr. Maurice Evan Jones being offered the electronic technician job? 5 cards. 3 cards for the initial details. 8 of Cups, 2 of Wands, and the Strength here. 2 more. The King of Swords and the Queen of Swords here. There is this energy of you will be between 2 energies. For right now, it's not certain because it does kind of look like you're competing with another energy. And it's a woman, actually. You're competing with a feminine energy here. We have here the 8 of Cups, the 2 of Wands, and the Strength here, followed by the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords here. So someone you don't know is almost like contending with you for this as well. Maybe there's multiple positions, right? But it does look like the success is kind of hindered on like how well you do and how much you kind of want it, okay? So we're going to get 5 oracle cards for you. 2 from here, 3 from there, or 3 from here and 2 from there. We have here the Center, the Homecoming. We have here the Adaptability, the Intelligence, and we have here the Flight and the Shape-Shifting. Spirit, 2 more cards for this reading. Followed by the Intuition and the Love here coming through. It's gonna suck, but Mr. Maurice, if you want the highest chance of success here, you're gonna have to show yourself some support by really instilling a lot of studying, okay? Like really studying, even if it hurts a little bit. Don't put yourself in a position to be hurt though, right? So with this said, your spirit guides do want you to add some more of studying into the equation to give you to maximize on the success, okay, of the journey that you're doing. With the Hearth, the Fox here, followed by the Beauty, okay? So if you really want this, you've got to really push for it with the Intuition and Love coming through. And that is your reading. So basically, Spirit sees you passing, not acing it, but passing it. And do they see you being offered the job? Well, they're not really certain yet because they're not certain now because there is a contending energy that has come in. It is a female energy. There is a woman who also wants the job too. So if you really want the role, really put in the effort and the hard work to study, memorize the various things that you have to do for this test, and you'll probably do really well. Okay, it's gonna suck, but it's gonna the effort is really going to be helpful for you. Okay, so that is your reading. Clear the energies, please, and thank you, Spirit. We're gonna get to David now. David, are you here and are you ready for your readings, or is it too many? You want too many readings, I believe, right? David, are you here? Are you ready for your readings? Chat after this. We're going to open up for the raffle one more time, and then I'm going to close down with the winner of the raffle, okay? Thank you guys so much for your patience, by the way. I appreciate you guys. All right, awesome. Hold on. Hold on, David. Let me get things set up. Close out the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. I'm drinking way too much coffee, y'all. Way too much coffee. All right, so close out the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. Please disconnect me from all the previous readings as well as clear my energies. Please and thank you. Please clear my energies. Spirit, we're going to connect to David, his higher self, his spiritual team, and all those who guide him. David, your timestamp is 1:16:10. And your question is, hold on. I remember you posted it previously. Does Sadie miss me? And the second one is, does she want to see me? So we're going to connect to Sadie, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her. Spirit, in 3 cards, does Sadie miss David? 2 more. There are complications to her missing you. Like, that guy that she's thinking about is still on her mind, okay? Like, she misses her ex at the moment. She doesn't miss you because she misses that ex. We have here the 5 of Swords, the King of Wands, and the High Priestess here. The 5 of Swords is that obstacle, it's the no. The King of Wands is the ex that's on her mind, and the High Priestess is her psychological state. The answer is not at this time, not yet, because her ex is still on her mind. She misses her ex. We're going to get 2 more cards for you. Spirit, 2 more cards for not Miss Maurice, for David. So what I think it is. Like, this is her choice. Like, she really can't stop thinking about that person. I feel so bad. Like the readings is like, I miss my ex. I miss my freaking ex. I miss my ex. I'm heartbroken. I'm not over that guy. I still miss that guy. I still want to be with that guy. You know, it's just like this is her choice right now. We have here the 8 of Swords and the 2 of Swords here. It's like, even though the guy kind of sucked, it looks like, this King of Wands is a pretty egotistical king, in my opinion. The 8 of Swords, the 2 of Swords here. She can't miss you right now because she's just not over somebody, okay? But it doesn't mean that there's anything about you that she sees as negative. She just doesn't know you well enough to miss you, and I suppose it's like she's still not over this guy. So we have here regret showing up here. There's 5 cards. Social media, followed by distracted. Yeah, justice. And the boundaries. Spirit, is it what I think it is? So she is not over that past relationship. She cannot miss you because she's completely distracted by that connection, okay? We have the regret, the social media, and the distracted here with the delays, change, and sidetracked, okay? We also have the justice and the boundaries here. This is almost like there's a wall up, like, hey, I can't feel anything for you other than like thinking you're nice because I'm just really stuck on this. Like, maybe, is it what I think it is? Spirit, 1 card for this. She might be the one that might be in the wrong for the past relation. I'm not saying she was, but she might regret some actions that she took in that past relationship, and her mind is like on that, okay? So that is the reading. She doesn't miss you right now. She does not miss you. She's thinking about a past person. All right, so we're going to get to your next question. Does she want to see you, Spirit? Does she want to see him? So there are 2 cards for that, just really quickly. Yes, she wants to see him. 4 of Wands and the 7 of Wands here. She wants to see that guy. 4 of Wands is like, that's her hope, actually. That's her hope, and she's kind of building towards that with the 7 of Wands, okay? So she hopes that happens, and she's building towards that with that 7 of Wands, okay? Try to persevere to be able to do that. All right, Spirit, 3 cards. Does she want to see David? 3 cards for that? Temperance, the 4 of Swords is what I think it is. She's not really thinking about that. In fact, it's not really. She's like, I heard scattered brained. I hope. Would you define her as scattered brained? I wouldn't say that, Spirit. So we have here the Temperance, the 4 of Swords, and the 7 of Cups here. Does she want to see you? She's not really rushing to that. Again, when she thinks about you, it's kind of like a slow-paced, peaceful energy. The Temperance is like that Knight of Pentacles, really slow-moving energy. She's not thinking that way about you right now. She's thinking about a whole bunch of other things with the 7 of Cups here, okay? Does she want to see you? That's not something she's really thinking about right now. 2 more cards, Spirit, for more information. We have here the Empress, and she is depressed. Oh, my God. David, you are not on her mind at all, bro. Like, oh, she is over. Look at this card here. This card always looks so like a really drained person, right? It looks like someone who just really needs some help. Hold on, let me see if I can get the camera to show you with clarity what these cards are. There we go. Perfect. So we have the Empress and we have the 9 of Swords here. She is drained, David. She can't think about missing you right now. She's got a lot on her mind, a lot on her plate, okay? So we're going to get 5 cards from here, I suppose. There might be 2 from here, 3 from there, Spirit. We have here Humility in the reverse, followed by the Learn in the upright. 3 more cards. We have your Outer Space, Second Chances, and Ecstasy is it what I think it is. So David, again, I kind of picked up on this energy coming from her. She doesn't miss you, okay? She doesn't miss you at all. That's not even something on her mind, nor does she want to see you. It's not like she sees you negatively or anything like that, but to see you is not on her mind either. But what is on her mind right now is that it looks like she might be given a second chance with her past person, okay? We have here the Outer Space, the Second Chances, and the Ecstasy, the Opportunity, the Reconciliation, and the Good Times here. Okay, so she might be on her way, on the verge of reconnecting with that guy. Look at that. We even have here the Reconnect coming out here for that energy. This is just a heads up to you. You know, like maybe she's still on that past person. Doesn't mean that all hope is lost, okay? I try to help her, but she's just stuck. She will be happy to see me. I would say so. Like, so here's what's happening here. It looks like Sadie is just in her own world at this time. She's slowly getting to know you. I would just say if there's any tips here, it's recommended that you just keep up the good energy, the good vibes, and to continue to grow a bond with her. Okay? Like the more you connect with somebody, the more they grow attached to you, the more they get the chance to miss you. So that is your reading, David. Thank you so much for your donation. With that said, chat, we're about to open up for the raffle. Once again, if you have not posted your number, now's your time to do so. Post a number between 1 and 100. You have 1 minute before I close the raffle. And then I announce the winner of the live stream, the winner of the free full reading raffle. Thank you so much, David. We're going to ring the bell to your continued success. Keep being that beautiful soul that you are. It really seems like Sadie sees you in such a great light. It just seems like she's really stuck on that past person, okay? All right, so with that said, we're going to close out all the previous readings. Please and thank you, Spirit. We're going to open up the random number generator. Got it. And let's see. If you have not posted a number yet, you're so very welcome, David. Hello, Vivi. It's good to see you. Okay. Post your numbers now. I'm about to announce the winner of the raffle. What a divine timing. Perfect. The raffle is now closed. Raffle closed, y'all. And the winner of the raffle is... We actually have a winning number. Country Love Homestead. You're the winner of today's free full reading. Congratulations. You got the number 3 off of 70. 70 was the winning number. And you are the one with the number closest to 70. There was a lot of people who were super close, 76, 77, but you got the number the closest, being 3 off. Congratulations to you. You're today's winner, basically. Congratulations. Oh my goodness, that's amazing. With that said, chat, that's officially the end of this stream. Thank you all so much for tuning in and for joining me for yet another Tarot Card Live with me, General Goods Tarot. We're going to wrap up with our remaining donators, True Pharaoh and Naima, followed by our mod portion of the stream just after the raffle. Country Love Homestead, if you would like to save your raffle question, feel free to do so. You can use it for a private reading if you would like to, like a private video recording. If you want a private question read, I can offer that to you. If you would prefer it on stream, that's no problem. Think of a question and let me know. I will give you a reading after Trufiro and Naima. To all those heading out, chat, thank you so much for joining me for yet another Tarot Card Live. I hope you have a fabulous, fabulous day. I'm going to schedule for a stream on Sunday, okay? So if you want to join me on Sunday for another Tarot Card Live, feel free to do so. I will be streaming at 2 p.m. EST, okay? Thank you guys so much for joining me today. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do so by clicking Linktree in the description. Information is there for how to reach out to me. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Prices are the same as public streams. Only $10 for a full reading, $5 for a mini question, and $3 for a really quick yes or no question, okay? Feel free to reach out. I keep all of your information confidential for private recordings and private live streams, okay? So we can chat privately in a stream like this, just you and me. So for those who want that, feel free to contact me via Linktree. For those who are just heading out and enjoying your days, guys, thank you so much for sharing your beautiful energy with me and for allowing me to connect to your spiritual teams. I really appreciate it. Have a fabulous day to you and your spiritual teams, okay? With that said, please close out all the previous charities I've done so far up until this point. I just saw the image of a bird deity. That's very interesting. True Pharaoh. There is a specific deity that guides you. Before we get to your reading, I'm going to let you know that for your information. Okay, I'm going to go look it up pretty quickly. Okay, hold on. I saw their face. I should be able to find them. Where are they? Is it them? Oh my God, is it that one? Is that a yes? Okay. I see them. Hold on, Trooper. I know this is like, maybe you're not into spiritual woo-woo stuff, okay? But whenever something like this happens, I have to tell somebody. Hold on. Oh my God. This is too exciting. This is very exciting for me, okay? Who is this? Okay. Okay, so the deity that I saw in my mind's eye while I was connecting to your reading, True Pharaoh, is called Garuda, okay? Maybe look that up and see if that matches your vibe. This deity is calling to you to connect with them, okay? That's something that you have to consent to, though. So if you're someone who's like, you know what, I only have one God, right? I don't really want to mix with other deities. That's totally respectable. It's not like this energy is going to punish you for that. But this deity has come into my vision to connect to you I'm offering services for you. I'm offering a service to you in exchange for your energy to connect with me, okay? All right, so not like you're going to be the boss of it or anything like that. Clear the energy, spirit, connect to True Pharaoh, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. Disconnecting from the previous energies of the previous readings, we're going to connect to their friend's higher self, their friend's spiritual team, and all those who guide them. Please and thank you, Spirit. What happened to the friend that True Pharaoh just fell out with and never talked to again yet? He's always in the energy. All right, so Spirit. So True Pharaoh, you're asking what happened to them after you fell out. Spirit, 5 cards for this. So what happened to them after you fell out? Well, they immediately wanted to come towards you and speak to you, reconnect with you, okay? What happened to the friend we just fell out with? We have here the 6 of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune here, okay? Whatever happened between you guys, this friend literally wanted to come back and communicate with you, the two of you. However, they just felt like they had to work on how they communicate, how they talk. I don't know if like how they communicate's really off and was the reason for why like you guys fell out and to begin with, like how he communicates. But with the 3 of Pentacles and the Page of Swords here, followed by the 6 of Swords, it's like this friend was like, I wanted to come back and talk and reconnect, but I got to work on my language and the way that I express myself. And until that improves, I'm not gonna come towards y'all, okay? So if you guys are at a distance right now, he wants to come back around, like really strongly too, because you have these 2 energies of the 6 of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. Like this person, if they're always in the energy, he really wants to come back around. However, he does want to work on his communication, okay? So 3 of Pentacles, Page of Swords, 6 of Swords here. It's coming through. All right, so Spirit, 3 cards from here, 2 from here. What happened to this friend, Spirit? The Divine Feminine is coming through. Oh my God, this friend wants your forgiveness, True Pharaoh. Like they would like to come back around and talk to you. They just don't think that they have the right words to express that, though. We have here the cards of the Divine Feminine, the accomplice and partner in crime. We have here the caregiver. But look at this. We have here the resolving conflict and the forgiveness coming through. Like they would love to ask for your forgiveness, but they just don't feel like they have the right words to say to get it across how sorry they are. So there's just this energy of like, hey, I just disappeared because I don't even know what to say, right? I want your forgiveness, but I don't even know what to say. Or rather, I think that a sorry could really help here, but I don't even know how that could go about, right? So this friend would like to come back. In fact, this is a pretty strong energy again, okay? So Spirit, 5 more cards for True Pharaoh. Please and thank you. We have here the 5 of Pentacles, What happened to this friend, Spirit? Like, what happened to this friend? 5 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, and Page of Cups. 2 more. The King of Wands and the High Priestess here. This friend's like worried about their future because they're surprised by how they behaved, okay? So as of this time, this friend's in a kind of like a low place, thinking about their future because they're like, I can't believe I behaved like that, or I can't believe this is happening. We have here the 5 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles here. So if you're asking like what's going on in their private life, they're like kind of worried about their future, okay? Like their future behavior. With the Page of Cups, the King of Wands, and the High Priestess here, it was a shock, like how they behaved to themselves. Like they're thinking about this, like, why did I act like that with True Pharaoh? Why did I behave like, why did I even do it? Why did I say that, you know? Like, if they could be this way with you, is it possible that they could be this way with other people in the future? You know, it's like, how can I trust myself in the future after this situation with True Pharaoh? And that's interesting because you actually have some past life energy coming through here in this reading. Spirit, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my God, 3 cards, please. 2 cards, rather. Medicine Man, Medicine Woman, followed by the Father. Three from here. Unicorn. Oh, okay. I thought I was different. Is it what I think it is? Oh my goodness. So this feels a little bit like a story if your friend True Pharaoh has been through a situation where you know their history, right? If you know that they have been recovering from a familial situation, like let's say they had a bad father, a toxic father, or a toxic parent, right? Overall, or a toxic authority figure or toxic person in their life, they were thinking like, I thought that I had healed from that connection and I thought that I was going to be different. Now they're kind of in the mindset of like, oh my God, I'm just like that person, or I'm just like that person that I tried to heal from, is where their mindset is at. And so they're like kind of in a state of burden, like, am I crazy? Am I just like my dad? This kind of feels like, am I just like my dad? So we have here the unicorn and the basket coming through here with the burdens. You can't see those because the camera's blurry, but we also have here the sorcerer, okay? So that is your reading. True Pharaoh, look at that. The energy of the forgiveness is coming through. If you were open, True Pharaoh, to forgiveness, you might want to reach out to your friend. That's up to you though, right? Your friend might have to be the one to come towards you and say sorry. But with that said, what's happening with your friend overall, to give you a general synopsis, they're kind of feeling a little bit low. They're feeling like, oh my God, I can't believe I just did that to my friend. I feel so terrible. They're thinking about their past. They might be thinking about a family member that they didn't want to be like. They thought that they had been healed, but they're feeling like they're repeating patterns of like a family member that they're like, I thought I was different. I thought I broke a generational curse or something like that. And so they want to talk to you. They're in the energy of constantly wanting to communicate with you, but they will not yet until they find the right words to talk to you, okay? I did, but I got hung up on. Oh my gosh. About a month ago. That is so lame. Oh my gosh. That's scared to talk, huh? So that is your reading. I hope that you guys are able to reconnect. Good luck to the both of you in the future. This person does want to talk to you, okay? Even with the hang-up situation. Right now in the current energy, if they're hanging up on you, maybe because they don't know what to say, right? But to let them be the one to reach out to you, I feel like they're the one who owes you that energy at the very least. Because it's kind of them who's building up this energy of reaching out in a sense. when they have the right words, when they find the right words of how to communicate, essentially, okay? So that is your reading. Good luck to you, True Pharaoh. All the best to you. And thank you so much for your support. We're going to get to Naima now. Naima, are you here? And are you ready for your reading? If so, give me a thumbs up. We're about to get to you. You're the last donation of the day. Country, I've been trying to perfect my question and I'm struggling. I think I will take you up on the private reading and I'll try to get my question perfected and sent over no later than Sunday. Thank you so much. You're very welcome, Country Love Homestead. For you, you can contact me via my email, generalgoodstarot@gmail.com. Feel free to hit me up with your question there, and I'll give you your free reading, okay? And I'll send the video to your email, essentially. Thank you so much. True Pharaoh, good luck to you. I hope that you and your friend are able to have a peaceful reconciliation, and I hope that your friend is able to get through whatever dilemma that is really on their mind as of this time, okay? Because it really feels like they're stuck on, like, I can't believe I behaved like that. All right, close out the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. I'm going to close out all of the previous readings. I'm going to disconnect from all the spiritual and energetic attachments that I've gained from any and all the Tyrians I've done so far to this point, please, and thank you. Please refresh and realign my chakra spirit to connect to Naima, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as the energies surrounding this question here. How will me and my person recover from this rough point in our situation, if possible? Spirit, can we connect to the person that Naima is mentioning here in her question? Their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. Spirit, in 3 cards for the initial details, connecting to the energies of this connection, how will Naima and this person recover from this rough point in their situation? 3 cards. Through rest, through letting it, something about focusing on yourself and prioritizing focusing on yourself is going to help here. Okay, we have here the 4 of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and the 9 of Pentacles here. And this energy is of a gentle acceptance. Let's say if the two of you had a falling out and you're disconnected at this time, actually not forcing communication, but instead choosing to focus and prioritize your own energy at this time is going to be the most helpful, okay? We have here the 7 of Pentacles and the Fool here. When you put energy into yourself at this time, and it's not to say that you're not, right? But they are saying to take a break from the person on your mind by focusing on yourself. So it's like if this is a friend at college and you guys had an argument, it's not about going to that friend to talk. So basically, how will you and the person recover from this rough point in your situation? By you focusing on yourself, building onto yourself, and you prioritizing your growth at this time, okay? This is going to lead you really fresh and renewed energy. There's a past life energy coming through here. They want to talk about your past life. Hello, George. It's good to see you. One from here, one from here. How you doing, George? Happy Thursday. We have here life, and we have here possibilities. Is this like a possible potential romantic partner or like a family member? They're almost saying, like, be open to fresh energies coming in. This will be the most helpful for you in this situation, okay? There's something about the past, like there having been a really heavy weight in the past between the both of you, okay? We have the finances, the farm and the spouse coming through here. So if you and this person maybe had a heavy past, or there was a situation that was similar to this in the past, it's almost like it's too much of a weight or a burden to try to connect with someone while you're at odds with them, trying to get super close while you're still having the weight of the disconnect. Okay. So actually, the best thing to do is to actually move forward, not to try and continue to maintain a bond despite this heavy energy, but to actually move forward, focus on yourself, and that actually lightens and frees the energy. Okay. We have here the goblet and the free spirit. So your spirit guides are basically recommending, like, the best thing you could do is just prioritize your self-growth, not trying to add on to the intensity of the situation further. It's like separation is actually the best. Separation and self-focus, okay? Or space, rather, space is what they're saying, not separation, space and self-focus. It's someone I've been friends with but had a crush on, and things just got really messy because they seemed to like someone new, but they didn't know I liked them, so I expressed things in distance. I see. So yeah, in this situation, your spirit guides are essentially saying it's not really worth trying to continue to hold on to this situation tightly. It's actually worth letting it go and focusing on yourself, and that's going to make a much lighter, lighthearted energy, and it opens up possibilities, okay, for potential reconnection. All right, so we're going to get 5 more cards, Spirit. Anything else? How will Naima and this person on her mind recover from this rough point in their situation? We have the 5 of Pentacles, the 10 of Swords, and the 10 of Cups here, 2 more, followed by the 6 of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. So basically your spirit guides are saying to accept kind of the disconnect right now, okay? Accept the disconnect. We have the 5 of Swords, and we even have this kind of like a pseudo breakup card of the 10 of Swords here, okay? And that's a separation now. That's kind of like the end almost, in a sense, or a breakup. Could even be a momentary friendship breakup, right? Your spirit guides are kind of indicating just accepting there's a separation here and moving forward to focus on yourself and your inner happiness is going to allow you to feel so much better. And there's something about this energy transforming with the Wheel of Fortune, okay? So 10 of Cups, 6 of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune is coming through. Your spirit guides are saying to accept this end, in a sense, and move forward. There is good and abundance for you to come energetically, okay? It might be really difficult to do that now, though. Like, to be perfectly honest with you, it might be better to just grieve and then start to self-focus, right? All right, so we're going to get 3 cards from here and 2 from the love deck, Spirit. We have here the Fate, the surprises, the storytelling, followed by the Unicorn. And then we have here the Exchange. 2 more cards, Spirit. Followed by the Creativity. And lastly, we have here the Divine Feminine. Your spirit guides are saying that it's actually, like, it's worth it for you to move on from this person for the time being, because you have some really unique and special opportunities to come through you being open to new energies into your life, okay? I don't want to tell you too much, but with the Fate and the Unicorn coming out here for your reading, you actually have some unique moments for yourself as an individual coming through for your future, okay? With the Spindle, the Fate, and the energy of the Unicorn coming out here. And then we have here the Beans with the growth, followed by the Creativity coming through. And then lastly, we have here the Divine Feminine, okay? So how will things recover from the rough point between you two? It almost feels like you're more so likely going to be self-focused, and there's kind of like better energy to come for you too. Like I almost want to say there's a better life for you to come if you start to focus on yourself away from this connection with this person. So is this like new people or just moments with myself? It's with both, but you have to be open to doing the work. So your spirit guides are basically saying to set aside this connection. It's beneficial to the connection actually to prioritize focusing on yourself and your independence. If you do that, that will lead the way to some significantly impactful and important moments for you that would be uniquely your experiences and would bring you an abundance of joy. Okay, so I don't really see like specific actions happening that brings you guys closer together. It almost feels like if before you had tried to remain in someone's life when you guys were going through a really tough point similar to this, and you noticed that it was really heavy and really difficult, like there was a lot of tension. This is kind of the vibe they're giving. To try and make it work now is still going to have a lot of tension, okay? A lot of disconnect, a lot of tension, even though you guys are trying to maintain a friendship. Right now, it would be best to lighten the energy so that if you guys do have a reconnect, you feel light of heart, he feels light of heart, and you guys can reconnect unburdened, right? So that is your reading for this. Would you like to ask your mini question now? Please close out the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. How can I regain peace amidst dealing with this situation? Would you like to ask a different question, or is this still the same question you would like to ask? If you would like to ask a different question, let me know. If not, we're going to continue with this one. Okay, got you. Oh, wait, you're thinking. Unless that's that, I think a new one. Awesome. Yeah, because I think your spirit guides actually answered this question. They answered, I believe, both questions with that one full reading. Feel free to ask your next question. Think of one, however you feel like it. Water. Take your time when you're ready. Okay, I know I'm supposed to be not focused on him, but at least I want to see his thoughts and feelings towards me at the moment, because before I commit to that, listen, respects. You're like, listen, I know what Spirit said, but this is how I feel. Clear the energy, Spirit. Please close out the previous readings. We're going to connect to Naima, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as the gentleman here on her mind, his higher self, his spiritual team, and all those who guide him. Spirit, what are his thoughts and feelings towards Naima at this time? Oh my God, I feel like crying. Spirit, 3 cards. What are his thoughts at the moment? We have here the 6 of Cups. We have the Hermit and 3 Pentacles. So he wants to like see you. He wants to like hang out with you, send you a message or something like that. But he feels like he has to work on himself and like his separate situation. Like he's got to work on kind of being to himself. We have here the 6 of Cups. The Hermit is coming out here. We have the 3 of Pentacles. That 6 of Cups is the I would like to chat again. But with the Hermit and the 3 of Pentacles, he thinks it's best to remain distant. Like he's got to work on being to himself right now. All right, so we're going to get 3 cards from here. Okay, 2 cards from here, 1 from here. 2 cards from here, Spirit, on his thoughts. We have here the Vanity and the Truth and the Reflection here, followed by the Honesty, the Chance, and the Innocence. And one more. With the Transform. Is it what I think it is? So, hello, Michael Stevens. It's good to see you. Happy Thursday to you. So on his mind, when he's thinking about you, when he's thinking about himself, he's kind of like, at the very least, I know I was honest with Naima about how I felt about someone else. I'm going to remain true to my truth. And I need to really prioritize being authentic. So he's kind of in like a philosophical mindset, like I was being honest and I was being real, and I shouldn't make myself feel bad about that type thing. So we have here the mirror, we have here the full, the honesty, followed by the transform coming through here. So he's actually kind of like, you know what, I really need to own my truth and this is how I really felt. So this is what he's thinking about right now. So Spirit, now how does he feel? How does he feel about Naima as of this time? What are his feelings towards her at this time? 8 of Pentacles. And the 9 of Wands here. He is hurt by what has happened between you guys, but he's putting up a brave face like, you know what, this sucks, but I need to work on myself. And I need to work on this pain. Like, I'm going to work through this. We have here the 8 of Pentacles, and we have here the wounded warrior, the perseverer, the person on the mend after a difficult moment. Okay, the 9 of Wands is coming through. Okay, the energy of persevering. 8 of Pentacles and 9 of Wands here. He's hurt by what has happened. He's heard about you going off, right? He's heard about the situation. Ace of Swords is the card to confirm this energy here. So he is bothered, but he's like, I still got to work on myself. I still have to like work on this. And he's going to work through his pain. It's not like he's going to leave it there. He's like, I'm going to work on feeling better is the energy coming through. All right, so Spirit, 2 last oracle cards, and that is your reading. One from here, one from there. We have here the rose, the waiting, the impossibility, and lastly, one more, Spirit, and the egotism. So he feels like there's this vibe, like he felt like he's sorry for rejecting you, but he was being honest about how he felt. So there's also this vibe of like, listen, I'm sorry, but I had to be honest. Something like this, right? That you can like someone and just accept that the person doesn't like you the way that you like them. So with the rose and the egotism here, it's just like this sucks. It sucks to reject somebody, but I can't lie to them. I can't lie about how I really feel, right? So that is your reading. So he is really bummed out and he's burned, right? Like, oh my goodness, I possibly lost a good friend of mine, but I couldn't just lie to her. I couldn't just lie to her about how I felt or what was going on with me. Like almost like you deserve honesty or something like that, or you deserve to know that that's how I really feel. So that is your reading, Naima. Thank you so much for donating. Good luck to you and healing from this heartbreak. You're going to get through this, okay? You really are going to get through this. On the side, I will say it does feel like there are some really beautiful moments for you as you focus on your path and yourself, okay? So with that said, good luck to you. You're going to ring the bell to your success. All the best to you, Naima. Thank you so much to you and your spiritual team for connecting with me. And with that said, chat, that's officially the end of the stream. Thank you so much all for tuning in. We're going to wrap up with my moderators, and I'm going to be out for the day. Moderators, are you guys ready for your readings? If so, give me a thumbs up. We'll start with whoever wants to be first, and we'll end with whoever wants to be last, okay? Good to see you guys. Happy Thursday. Thank you guys for joining me, and thank you so much for your support. I appreciate you guys. And Naima, you're so welcome, okay? You're so very welcome. Close out all the previous tarot readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. Have a good one, everyone. Have a beautiful night. Have a beautiful night. All right, mods. How we doing? How we doing? I'll be right back. I'm just going to use the bathroom and then we'll get started. So who wants to go first? Is We Vibes here? I know typically it's like Joanna, Tortoise Love, Vivi. But if We Vibes is here, then I think it's We Vibes, Joanna, Tortoise Love, Vivi. I can't remember. That's typically how the list goes. I don't mind. Awesome. So we're going to I'll be right back. If We Vibes doesn't show up, then we're just going to give you guys each one a reading, and then I'll be out for the day. Hey, We Vibes. All right, so we're going to start with We Vibes, Joanna, Tortoise Love, and then Vivi. If that sounds good to you all, we'll get to that, okay? Can someone make that list for me, please? Thank you. I'll be right back. Be right back. Thank you so much, Vivi. I appreciate that. Close out all the tarot readings I've done so far up to this point. Please and thank you, Spirit. Please clear my energies. Please clear the energies of this deck. Please close out any and all the readings I've done so far up to this point. Please disconnect me from any and all spiritual and energetic attachments that I've gained from any and all the tarot readings I've done so far up to this point. Spirit. Erica, about the school, when I was at university, I wanted to quit and give up. Plenty times, I feel you. I should do it in 3 years. Finished it after 4.5. I know it's overwhelming. It is tiring, but I'm going to be able to persevere. I'm getting really great grades. It's not a grade issue. It's the fact that it takes me so long to process information. So I actually asked for accommodation from my college because it takes me longer to do things than other kids, other college students. So I'm going to request that from my college and hopefully have an easier time. If I get accepted, I will get double time added to my tests, which will be really cool. All right, so We Vibes, we're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those who guide you. And we're going to connect to your 2026, specifically your romantic love life for 2026. Spirit, will We Vibes be in a relationship this year for 2026? Any cards for yes or no? The answer is most likely yes. 10 of Pentacles, the Moon, and the Knight of Swords here. But your spirit guides aren't going to tell you anything more than that because they don't want you acting impulsively, okay? They don't want you acting nuts out here. The answer is yes, and they will not tell you because they don't want you to behave in a way that will jeopardize that possibility, okay? Spirit... We Vibes, they gave you the Moon here, okay? They literally are like, no, yeah, but no more information about it. Moon, We Vibes, Moon. So that's what they're saying. That's your reading, We Vibes. Thank you so much for coming through. I'm guessing like you might try to sniff out who this person's gonna be, right? Like, listen, don't self-sabotage, We Vibes. All right, we're gonna get to Joanna now. Joanna, are you ready for your reading? You're very welcome, We Vibes. Close out the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. Spirit, can we connect to Joanna? Her higher, disconnect me from the previous readings, please and thank you. We're going to connect to Joanna, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her. As well as Steph here, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her. Spirit and 3 cards. What emotional shift or situation would most likely lead Steph to reach out to Joanna? 3 cards. Oh my God, Spirit. Oh my goodness. It's not something you're going to be able to notice, okay? Unfortunately, Spirit can't give you an exact situation because you'll never notice it. With the Strength and the 4 of Cups here. So what emotional shift and situation would most likely lead Steph to reach out to you? Not something that you would be aware of, actually. It's almost like your blind spot in a way. It has something to do with your blind spot, okay? And we have here the 6 of Wands as the victory, but it is going to happen. So Steph will reach out, but Steph is going to reach out due to something that you're not aware of or choose to not be aware of, okay, in a blind spot situation. And that's what's going to lead with the Page of Swords here to communication. You have the Speaker court card of the Page of Swords here, the Messenger of Tarot, next to the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. Rather than the Page of Pentacles. There we go. Very interesting. Yeah, I wonder what could you possibly be blind by? Or not see. See coming, not see coming. Ooh. All right, we're going to get to Tortoise Love now. Close out the previous readings, please and thank you, Spirit. I'd like a reading on my yesterday's second question about the place in my dream that I've been visiting for a long time now. Always the same strange lake waterfall. What is that place? Maybe. That's an interesting thought, Joanna. I mean, did you block her on an old account? Does she have to make a new account to talk to you? Close out the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit, to connect to Tortoise Love. Dude, what if you blocked her and the only way she can talk to you is with a new account? That's why it's like from your blind spot. Oh my God. From your blind spot by choice, potentially. Because the 4 of Cups can be a blind spot by choice. All right, so Spirit, we're to connect to Tortoise Love, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as this dream place here. The lake, the waterfalls, etc. Spirit 3 cards. What is this place to Tortoise Love? Why is it relevant to Tortoise Love? It's related to your father. It's related to something in connection to your father. And I don't know much more than that. So the place, this dream is related to something related to your father. We have here the 9 of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups coming through here, okay? Is that what I think it is? Apparently, it's the place your father always dreamed of living at. This is what you're seeing. Your father always dreamed of living by, I suppose, a lake with a waterfall. Huh. This is the channeled message that I just heard just now, okay? So with the 9 of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups here, it's something related to your father, and it's his dream location to be at. One of them, of course, but it's his dream to live at. Strange, I don't know this place from this life, yet I visited in my dreams repeatedly. That's very interesting, Tortoise Love. I thought it might be from a past life. No, this one's related to apparently, it's related to your father. It's related to your father. I wonder why you would dream of that then. All right, so we're going to get to Vivi. Vivi, are you ready for your reading? If so, give me a thumbs up. We're going to get to you now. And Taurus, if your spirit guides are specifically asking if you would like another question, okay? So if you would like another reading, Taurus, they are offering one to you. All right, close out the previous readings, please and thank you, Spirit. All right, so we're going to connect to Vivi's higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them, as well as the energy surrounding this question, Spirit, in 3 cards. What can Vivi expect if they do this? All right, so you're going to be overwhelmed. You're going to have some self-doubt, but you look forward to the future because of this situation, okay? Like it makes you look forward to your future. So we have here the energy of the 8 of Swords and the 9 of Pentacles. I mean, these are two this is like being stressed out, having a lot of work to do, being nervous about how you're performing or how you're behaving. Having self-doubts. But the silver lining is this, the 3 of Wands, is that you are still, either way, you're continuing with it and you're looking forward to the future because of it, okay? 3 of Wands is a great energy. So having a lot of work to do, doing a lot of work is here in this energy. All right, so that is your reading, Vivi. Thank you so much for your help putting the mod list together. Taurus love for you. And Joanna, if you have a question, your spirit guides are also offering you. Oh my God, they're offering both. V-Wives, are you here? Okay, they're offering all the mods an additional question for all of you guys. Okay, listen. I'm just gonna listen. I'm just listening. Okay, I'm listening. Mods, all of you get a second question. Okay. Everybody, close out all of the readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. Tortoise Love, would you like to ask your question first? So how about you guys just type your questions if you have any, and I'll just start with who I see first, okay? So type your questions in chat or send it to me via DM and let me know, and I'll just go with who Spirit's calling me to pick, okay? Just go for it. All right, close out the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. Please clear my energies. We're going to connect to V-Vibes, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them. I'm going to get a new deck for you. We're going to connect to the energies of this question, Spirit, please, and thank you. What's coming out for me? Thanks. What's coming up for you or out for you? What's coming out for you? Spirit, 3 cards for that. For We Vibes, the Lovers. The Page of Cups. Oh. And the 7 of Pentacles. This is what I think it is. You might be going on an unexpected date. So the Lovers, the Page of Cups, the 7 of Pentacles. I don't know when this is going to happen, though, to be honest with you. But I think someone's going to ask you out on the date, V-Vibes. You have the Lovers, the Page of Cups, and the 7 of Pentacles. It's going to come as a surprise to you. You might actually want to go on this date. So that is the energy coming through. Someone expressing interest in you and asking you out. It's surprising to you. Very interesting. Very interesting. So that is your reading, V-Vibes. Close out the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. Hi, David. We're closed for readings right now, but if you want to book a private reading, you're free to do so, or you can come back. I'm going to be streaming on Sunday. I will be doing free yes or no questions on Sunday, David. If you want to come in for that, I can give you a free question on Sunday. All right, close out the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. We're going to get back to Joanna, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her. As well as Steph here, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her. Spirit and 3 cards. What energy do you see? Rather, what energy does Joanna need to embody to have the best outcome with Steph, Spirit? Perfect. See you Sunday. See you Sunday, David. Good to see you. Have a fabulous night, evening, afternoon, wherever you're at, okay? And thank you so much. It's always great to see you. Spirit, 3 cards for Joanna. What energy does she need to embody for the best outcome with Steph? The 2 of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and the World here is what I think it is. So if you can embody the energy of having a balanced, it basically being balanced and not reactive, that is the energy that will bring you guys closer together. So this is the best outcome would be 2 of Pentacles and the King of Wands here, followed by the World coming out here, basically being grounded and do your best to not let your ego get the best of you. That's it. That's it. Basically nonchalant. I don't know, man. Spirit's like nonchalant is a different energy here, but just be like, what's the word for it? There's like a way they can describe it. Open-minded. They're saying open-minded. They're saying to be open-minded instead of reactive. Open to perspectives. Open to her perspective. You're very welcome. All right, we're going to get to the next person now. Vivi, Tortoise Love. How are you guys doing? Close out the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. That's funny. If there's a message spirits want to give to me related to one of these, A or J, I'll take it. Close out the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. We're to connect to Tortoise Love, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her. Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Tortoise Love. If you have any messages, would you like to talk about A or J? 1 card for yes or no. Yep. And is it A? Is it J? They're going to talk about J. They're not going to talk about A. They're talking about J for you. 3 cards for what is it that you want to say about J? J is working on the confidence to send you a message. We have here the 8 of Pentacles, the Strength, and the Page of Swords. J is going to send you like a little message. Nothing too crazy, nothing too deep, but J is working up the confidence with the Strength card here, followed by the Page of Swords, to send you a message. Say, hey, what's up? Hey, hello, how's it going? Something like that. So J's going to message you one day or at some point. They're just building, I guess, the strength to do so. I guess so. And when I say strength for this energy, it feels like the social battery to do it. Something like that, because they got to be at peace to do it. because they're very busy. So that's kind of like, I just need some time to have the energy to do it. There we go. Working up the energy to be able to send you a message is what's coming through here. So that is the reading confirmation with the King of Cups here. That is the confirmation for you. So that is your reading. Vivi, would you like to ask your question now? Excuse me, there is no way. Oh my God. It will be, listen, to describe the energy, it's like it was the Page of Cups. It would shock you too. Absolutely. What my spiritual team would like me to know regarding my twin flame connection. Close out the previous readings. Can we... Close out the previous readings. Disconnect me from any and all the twin flames out there, but we're going to connect to Vivi specifically. We're going to connect to Vivi, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those who guide them, as well as Vivi's twin flame connection. Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Vivi, what would you like them to know regarding their twin flame connection? Nine of Wands. Okay. Would you like oracle cards instead? No. Wow, straight up no. They're saying you're the smarter one. They're saying you're the smarter one of the two. So what you need to know, Nine of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords here, of the two, you are the smarter one. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Nine of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords here, okay? Just being real. Just being real. This dude's the smarter one. Okay, they know you're struggling too, like you're struggling. Intelligence often is paired with suffering, unfortunately. The more you know, the more you're trying to figure out, right? So that is your reading, Vivi. You are the smarter of the pair of the two. The smarter half of the soul. Oh my God, there's like a lot of information, a lot of channel messages coming through here. But yeah, that's really interesting. Thank you so much for allowing me to connect to that energy, Vivi. We're going to close out all the readings now. Chat. He's more in tune with the material world. I feel very disconnected. God, I wish I could. I feel you, Vivi, on that. I feel you on that. My goodness. Well, thank you so much. Tortoise Love, Vivi, Camille, wherever you are, Devin, wherever you are, Joanna, Vibes. Guys, thank you so much for joining me for yet another Tarot Card Live. It's been so great connecting with you all. Guys, have a beautiful weekend, okay? Enjoy yourself. Do something for you today or tomorrow. And I really mean it. Do something solely for you today or tomorrow, okay? With that said, chat, you're very welcome, Levi's. With that said, I'm going to head on out now, guys. Enjoy your night, evening, afternoon, morning, wherever you're at. Thank you so much for joining me. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do so by clicking link in the description. Information is there for to reach out to me. Otherwise, I'll see you all on Sunday. Thank you so much and have a fabulous, fabulous day, okay? See you guys and have a good one. Goodbye. And thank you.